Why does Dubai have $14 billion worth of empty man-made islands? The World Project was put into motion by the Sheikh of Dubai in the year 2003. In order to create the shape of the Earth, this project spans 300 islands. In fact, it was referred to as the Land of Paradise during the advertising of the world. But why are they still empty even 2 years after it was finished? The designers were optimistic at the outset of this amazing adventure in 2003. The rest of the world was obsessed with this beacon of inventiveness as well. It was Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's aim to convert Dubai into a world-class destination. This endeavor would allow him to realize his goal. The shape of this man-made island was eerily similar to a map of the world. It had the potential to be a tourist destination as well as a source of new revenue for Dubai, which derives the majority of its wealth from the extraction of oil. Initially, a 300-island man-made archipelago was intended to be constructed 2 miles adrift from the mainland. Low-density homes and high-density apartment buildings were planned for the islands, while some areas were earmarked for commercial use. When observed from space, the much larger project, the universe, was supposed to be added on this island at a later phase. The Milky Way, the Sun, the Moon, and a far-off galaxy are all depicted by the shape of the object. The ambition of a global metropolis like Dubai, and its incredible inhabitants is embodied in this project. The world islands were designed to be a private getaway for the very best of the very best, including royalty, corporate moguls, foreign celebrities, as well as national and local film stars. Each year, 50 invitations describing the unique chance to rule the world were given out. If they were not interested, then these elites would be forced into advertising. Advertisements for the larger islands ranged from $15 million for the smaller ones to $50 million for them. What makes these islands so expensive, though? Dubai planned to develop 300 islands, despite the fact that it would be incredibly challenging to erect even a modest island amidst the pounding seas. These man-made, globe-shaped islands required a great deal of effort to construct from the ground up. A staggering 321 million cubic meters of sand had to be imported in total. If you could multiply Yankee Stadium by around 150, it would be completely covered with sand. In addition, 34 billion tons of big rocks were used to create these islands. Over a period of 5 years, the sand was dispersed across 300 islands. Up to 330 feet of water could be seen separating each of the islands, which ranged in size from 5 to 20 acres. A little more than 20 square miles of land made up the entire area. The city of Dubai paid a heartbreaking $14 billion for this misguided investment. The city might have been even more thrust into the spotlight if the Sheikh had allocated this huge sum of money to other endeavors. The Burj Khalifa, which happens to be the tallest structure in the world, could have been built 9 more times in Dubai with this $14 billion. Or they could have built 225 replicas of the Dubai frame, which would have been nearly enough to encircle the entire city. The only known 7-star hotel in the world, the Burj Al Arab, could have also been replicated 13 times. Above all, Dubai could have built a second Palm Jumeirah for around $14 billion. The groundbreaking artificial archipelago known as Palm Jumeirah has already been shown to be incredibly successful. While initially an amazing visual spectacle, the aesthetic of the world islands is now in an unfortunate state. The hope was for the world island to resemble a bird's eye view of a world map, however, in reality, it is unrecognizable. To the disappointment of the city and the structure's developers, continents have blurred together and have merged into an indistinguishable blob of sand. This is due to sinking, erosion, and the project remaining unfinished. The main reason for the construction to stop suddenly was the great financial crisis in 2008. Electricity lines were intended to be buried beneath the Persian Gulf. However, it was never carried out. Out of the 300 islands, only 9 have been developed. These include Lebanon Island, Pete's Island, and the 6 islands that make up Michael Schumacher Island, which bears the name of the Formula One driver. There is yet some hope. Dubai has successfully changed course after realizing its failure. They are currently concentrating just on one region of the world map, the heart of Europe. 10 coastal palaces on Sweden Island, 32 villas on Germany Island, and 78 floating seahorses are also part of the building. These floating residences are designed to be vacation spots where guests can take in the aquatic life while relaxing in their underwater bedrooms and bathrooms. The heart of Europe is inspired by the hues and lifestyles of Italy and France. Only time will tell if the project, which is now under development, can restore the splendor.